Hi, fun friends. I am in San Francisco in a hotel. I got here yesterday. It is Thursday? It's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday, November 29th, and it is 7 p.m. in San Francisco. It is 10 p.m. at home. I got here yesterday. I flew in at like 8 o'clock in the morning, DC time. It was freezing. I come here, it's 65, and I'm sweating. And I went straight into work, and I worked until like 11:30 at night. So I was super exhausted all day long today, and did not have a supply of coffee. So feeling not good about myself or my life. So I'm probably gonna go sleep right after this. I just wanted to update myself because I basically have Alzheimer's on what has happened for the past, I don't know, 2 months or something. I went to 2 weddings. I've been to New York 3 or 4 times. I'm now in San Francisco. I'm going back to New York next week. My job is, I love my job. I love my job. It is just a lot of work, and I shouldn't be complaining because I love my job. And we're finally getting somebody to like design the kitchen and pay them for the designs and shell out fucking $80,000 for this kitchen. Archie's getting fatter and fatter. What else is happening, you guys? Yeah, so the weddings I went to. My best friend got married in Dallas, Texas. It was a sick wedding. Not like sick bro, like sick the religion wedding, and it was beautiful. I had no idea what was happening the majority of the time, but I did get to drive a Maserati, and I got to, yeah, like, I don't know, it was, I didn't know what was happening a lot of the times. Oh no, my friend's fish died. I didn't know his fish was missing, but apparently it's dead. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get through this. Sick wedding. I had no idea what was going on. So we flew in on a Thursday the 11th of October, went to like the dinner, there was henna. The next morning was the ceremony, it was at 9 a.m. But we got up, the like makeup and everything, people had to get up at like 3 something in the morning. I did not, no makeup, not happening. But my best friend got like a full turban and all of this stuff, and then we had to go to the temple, and I had no clue what was happening at the temple, and people kept telling us like different things, how we're walking in, like don't point your feet towards the holy book. I'm like, where the fuck is the holy book? It was apparently under this giant shroud where this guy kept like swiping some sort of like wig over. And then there were like people off to the side with xylophones. Like, it was a whole thing. And then we ate some sort of like flour cinnamony butter thing at the end that they like scooped up and put in our hand. I was like, is it a face mask? No, in fact, it was food. And then there were pictures, and it was Dallas, but it was cold and it was raining, and the Maserati, and we took back the Maserati in like full wedding attire and looking like beautiful. And then we had the reception, and the reception was beautiful. I gave my speech. This girl had peanuts, and she died. Well, wait, no, she didn't die. She was allergic to peanuts, though. She was allergic, and they had to call an ambulance. Not dead. That reminds me of one of the trips I came back from New York on the train. My friend Paul gave me Hereditary to watch. And I had never seen Hereditary. I was like, oh, it's a scary movie, whatever. I'll watch it on the train. It was near Halloween. I was like, this will be fun. Okay. If you've not seen Hereditary, watch it or not. I don't care. But, spoiler alert. There's one point in the movie which you don't even know, like, kind of what's happening in the movie, but you know it's going to be scary, right? Like, you think it's like hauntings or some bullshit. And this 13-year-old girl and her brother both go to this party where she accidentally eats a piece of cake that has peanuts in it, and she deathly allergic to peanuts, okay? So like her throat starts closing up. He throws her in the back of the car. It's like, we gotta get to the fucking hospital. So he's doing like 90. down the road to get to the hospital, right? And she's like, can't breathe. So she rolls down the window like it's gonna help. Bitch, your throat's closing. She puts her head out the window and is like, breathe, I gotta breathe, like a fucking dog. And he sees a dead deer in the road and like veers the car, right, to miss the dead deer. Light pole. Her face, right? Boom, boom, her head fucking flies off. Lands in the back. She's super dead. He, of course, completely distraught. Anyway, at that point, I'm watching this movie. I'm like, it's okay. I don't really know what's happening. We're going to go to the hospital, check out her peanut allergy. Head flies off. I am sitting in the quiet car on the train. So every Amtrak train has a quiet car, which is like no cell phones, no talking, nothing. I yelp. I am like, first of all, horrified. Second of all, full on shock. I scream. And there's a woman sitting next to me, and she looks over so disapprovingly. So I slap her in the face. Where was I going with that? That was pretty much it. If you've not seen Hereditary, worth a watch, I guess. What else happened? So I went to New York, I came back. I went to New York, met up with Chris, if Chris is watching this. Hey, Chris. I have video of us on my other phone at home that I need to put into this. But I met up with Chris in New York and then worked all that weekend, went home, saw Beetlejuice on Broadway in DC. It was wonderful. Immediately went back to New York for the following weekend. Met up with Amanda, came back, and I've been at home for a while. I had 3 days off work and went straight into the weekend for Thanksgiving. I did nothing. I played video games like a champ. I played Hollow Knight until my face wants to bleed. And I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is super fun if you play either of those games. But yeah, I am so exhausted and so tired and I don't know. I think I might take the entire week of Christmas off just to like have some downtime. But this weekend I'm going to Mike's parents for the first night of Hanukkah on Sunday night, and then taking the train super early Monday morning to New York and spending the entire week in New York. And I'll be home next Friday until the foreseeable future. I haven't planned my January trip to New York yet. I don't know. I might wait till February. We'll see. I'm just so tired. My body is shutting down because I'm old. Yeah, I did not mean to have this go so long, like between videos, because I suck at, I don't write anything down in my life like I used to. I used to keep journals and whatever, right? And this was supposed to be like chronicling what's happening so I can remember it later when my early onset dementia becomes full blown dementia. I'm gonna go. I need to pack. I need to go to bed. I'm getting up early for a fucking flight. I gotta write my performance review, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to write my performance review. It's due next Friday. I haven't started. Okay, I'm gone. Oh, look at that. Lips. There's a candy bar at the mini bar that I'm gonna eat. Bye.